Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be covering the topic of the FairyTail Cosmology. This video will mainly be used as a reference in my future videos when scaling FairyTail characters. Starting off with the Earthland universe, the setting where the story takes place. Earthland is an infinite universe which is consistent given how it encompasses an unquantifiable amount of magic flowing throughout the universe. This is a concrete validation given the fact that Altair is a narratively depicted credible source when it comes to information on the cosmology. Earthland is stated to being a space-time continuum which houses infinite possibilities, with these possible futures branching into physical world-like timelines, which is consistent as possible futures are stated to being universes. Therefore, Earthland housing infinite possible future-like timelines would place the cosmology at multiversal plus. And since Earthland is depicted as a hyper-timeline to its branched timelines with validation of overriding them, which would insinuate that Earthland is dimensionally transcendent to its branched timelines given how it connects, encompasses, and overwrites them, it would make Earthland a 5D plane, i.e. low complex multiversal cosmology. And the same would apply to the parallel universes like Edolos and Elentier, making them 5D planes as well. Not to mention that Edolos and Elentier aren't the only parallel universes in the story, it's just that they're the only parallel universes we have been shown. But due to Celine's statement, it would indicate that there are numerous other parallel universes, probably even infinite, like what Altair said. Now, touching back on the topic of planes, it has been indicated that there exists other dimensional worlds within the FairyTail cosmology that extend infinitely. There's more of an in-depth explanation in my Discord server. You should join, by the way. Although it's summarized would just be, there exists infinite other dimensional worlds that extend infinitely, meaning that the FairyTail cosmology has higher planes that stem from 4D to infinite D, aka high hyperversal. Going into the more unique structures, starting off with the celestial spirit realm, which is pretty straightforward. It's an infinite space-time which would insinuate it being universal plus, while also encompassing star memory, with memories being in the form of stars which you could use to get the celestial spirit realm to 5D, depending on whether you can prove the correlation between FairyTail and Rave Master, given the fact that the proof for such has been evident within the manga. The next unique structure would be the space between time, but to properly decipher that, we first need to explain the god Chronos stop-time world, the world where Natsu was able to move freely and defeat Dimeria. Chronos world is essentially a rift in time, purely conceptual, indicated by Altair's statements, as well as the fact that Altair is a concept herself and can only function within conceptual structures due to her magic. This would affirm that rifts in time within the FairyTail cosmology are purely conceptual, which would therefore apply to the SBT, which can also be proven conceptual by other means. Anyway, the SBT is described as a structure of nothingness given how it is conceptual, which was indicated prior. The SBT holds conceptual space-time magic beyond the very concepts of time and space. It being beyond such concepts is further proven since it's beyond Zeref's imagination, with Zeref being a being who studied time in great depth, thus creating structures like the Eclipse Gate as a result, with the Eclipse Gate being a construct that transcends time and space. Zeref also has knowledge on conceptual time manipulation and conceptual existence erasure, linked with erasing the being's concepts of life and death. Therefore, the SBT being beyond Zeref's imagination would mean it's beyond the concept of time and space as stated prior, as well as the concepts of life and death, placing the SBT in the ranges of outerversal and even high outerversal due to transcending forms of dualism. The next structure would be Anima, an ultra-subspace/hyperdimensional structure used for intercellular travel. The Anima connects the parallel universes within the FairyTail cosmology. This would entail that it encompasses the space between the parallel universes, which is higher dimensional, therefore making the Anima a 6D structure, since the parallel universes it connects are 5D as I indicated prior. There are more structures we don't have that much information on, but I'll probably make a part 2 if we were to get information for such structures. Anyway, that would be the end of this video. Here are the tiers for the structures gone over in the video.
Breaking out the P. Oh God. 18 start selling hard a little B. $100 beef, I will whip some D. Riding out Glenwood, tank on E. All about the money, I ain't never smoke weed. Cool young niggas still take your cheese. Pussy not mine, it's